Greetings. Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And this is the first season match. For them against this Clippers team. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Now here's Booker. Launches from deep. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
6 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
3-point field goal.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Booker. Picked by Vucevic. The 3, Devin Booker, and that's good.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Now Ibaka. Back to Harden. And stolen by Booker. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Ibaka. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Drummond. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Screen by Durant. The drive by Booker. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging.
Harden with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Durant way outside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Harden. He takes it in. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. Love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
.146 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 3. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Outside DeRozan. Drains the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here is Ibaka. Scoreless thus far. And Ibaka slams it in.
And Ibaka showing you all of the length that he has there that time with the jam.
They set the pick. Pass to DeRozan. Outside, KD. Drummond a screen. Shoots from 12. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on DeRozan. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
To the middle. Leonard with the steal. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Here comes your Suns High Squad. Let me hear you make some noise. A big round of applause for your Suns High Squad. squad, thanks for giving us hype.
To the inside. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Assisted.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. And that one's good. Drummond. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegially. Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Pass to Coffee. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low. Westbrook with it. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns miss again.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Assisted by
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a 3-level scorer.
Eubanks with it. George picks him up. And George gets the whistle that time.
second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Now into
The Suns making a switch here.
number 23.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Eubanks. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, this will always be a part of Serge's game. Rim protection on the inside. That's nasty.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Durant. He has 5. Screen by Durant. Clock at 6. Shoots over Powell. No good off the back of the
2
rim.
minutes remaining in the first half.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside, KD. Pass to Allen. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's George missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the three off target.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And Harden launches it from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from KD. From downtown, and James Harden with the three. Harden's got 9 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Screened by Ibaka. Powell, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, up 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the Clippers call time here. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Harden with the drive.
James Harden.
And Harden with the stuff.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Booker looking around. DeRozan for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. So, Brent, thinking back to the 2020 bubble, the Suns went 8-0. Clearly the springboard for that group.
Yeah, amazing, Kevin. The team had missed 10 straight playoffs, and a lot of talk was made that that time in the bubble helped them to come together in ways that next season they weren't going to be denied. And they made the finals in 2021, and the franchise won 64 games in 2022. So the Suns are as bright as ever.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Harden, that's good.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Booker. Drummond a screen. Tries again. Ibaka with some nice D.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Powell for 3.
Norman
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Field goal.
And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
In the corner, Drummond with it. Little with the screen. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And Nasir Little, so athletic, and it's hard not to get physical with him when you're guarding him.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury would care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
All right, let's show some love for your Suns Hype Squad.
And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 1-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And stolen by Booker. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Little's got his second basket of the night.
Good focus. Nasir not letting anything distract him from letting that one rip.
And here's Leonard from three. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
A tight game here in Phoenix.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Booker with no one around. No good with the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And here's Booker after Paul George getting his three to go. Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. With the fadeaway. James Harden with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Back to Powell. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Booker outside. Drummond the screen. Fades. Again, the miss by Booker.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Paul George.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left in the third. Here's Vucevic. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. The wide open look for Durant. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
And that one drops. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here are the Suns now. Now DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
First team foul.
George looking around. There's the drive.
Westbrook.
Ibaka drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
A jump ball.
Clock at 4. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The shot by Powell, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kicks it out to Allen. Outside DeRozan. Back to Allen. They set the pick. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. The Clippers trail. Down low. Out to Ibaka. It's George on the wing. It's stolen by Vucevic. Tipped away. Westbrook with the steal. Durant with the steal. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody there. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
For the Clippers.
And the Clippers making a change here.
James Harden.
Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And the jam by Harden.
James Harden.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
To the inside. Ibaka comes with the double team. Picked by Vucevic. Durant deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
Second team
That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming on the floor for yourselves, number 1.
And here's George to the paint. Here's Ibaka. That ball's nice speed that time from George. And it's 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The Suns making a switch here.
DeMar DeRozan.
The Clippers in the lead. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. That shot off. Now here's Booker. Out left to the wing. It's Durant on the wing. Drummond a screen. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Stolen by Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Leonard with no one around. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
For 3, Durant. The putback. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Screen by Ibaka. To the middle. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Lobs it up for Ibaka. And stolen by Booker. On the wing, DeRozan. Vucevic down low. Here's KD. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. A putback. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Number 00.
52 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Harden bounce pass. Takes the 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. Pass to DeRozan. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Clippers with the ball. And stolen by Booker. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Number 8, Grayson Allen.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
You know Harden always looks confident at the line, even in a clutch situation.
Third team foul. Shooting for the Clippers.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Pass to Allen. Launches a three. Bullseye!
Well, on top of just flat-out scoring, Booker can really pick apart defenses.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the game.
For your son, you get team. Let's know why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
Clippers substitution. Number 10, Daniel Tice.
Back to Leonard. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.